What's up, Judah? Coming to y'all with another video. I hope your day is going well. Let us give all praises and glory to the God of Israel. That is the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. A lot of interesting stuff been happening in the news lately. And I'm not trying to show bloat, whatever you call it, or any of that. But if you've been following me for a while now, especially a couple of years, I've spoken about these things in the past. But now a lot of you are starting to see this stuff take place. It's people that's comment on my page been like, all right, I'm really starting to see this shit now. The stuff that you've been showing us is really happening. And again, if you're new to the channel, I talk about the Bible, but really for my people in America, which is Judah, not Israel, not the Israelites, but Judah, because the story has to do with Judah. I say this all the time. Now, you had a strike on an American base in Jordan, which wasn't really Jordan, because that has to do with Syria, but that's another story. I'm not here to get into the whole political thing. I'm just showing you all how this ties into the Bible. So, long ago, when America started launching attacks in the Middle East, right? What is the two places they attacked the most? Afghanistan and Iraq. And what's in the middle of Afghanistan and Iraq? Iran. Iran is in the middle of those two. Now, to give you a little history of Iran, right? Iran and Iraq used to be together. But again, that's another story. And this all ties into Israel because the president of Israel has been wanting America to launch attacks on Iran for ages, for a very long time, right? But this is something y'all don't get, y'all don't understand. You see, the population, they want you to believe that Iran is this flip flop wearing, running around with RPGs, strapping bombs to them and stuff, nation, when that's far from the truth. This is a real military threat to America because they have ballistic missiles that can reach their Navy, American Navy. They have nuclear capabilities. They have fighter jets. They have tanks. They have thousands of men on the ground in that region that will put up a fight. So this ain't no ordinary nation. And the thing is, the American government knows this. They also knows that this ties into the Bible. I see a lot of comments from the average American, you know, thinking to themselves like, "Oh, America is just gonna obliterate them. They're gonna destroy them." You're a fool. You're a fool, and your American government knows this. And I've been telling y'all this for a while. This is why America don't just go straight into Iran. They have to be real strategic on how they take on Iran because Iran has the power to take the war to America, which America don't want. Now, how does this ties into black people? Right? Because if you read the Old Testament, Iran used to be called Persia, and it was the biggest military empire ever created in mankind. But what people don't tell you about Iran and why a lot of people don't speak about them in regards to the Bible is because the country Iran, who was founded by Cyrus the Great, the Academy Empire, they're the ones who freed you from Babylon captivity, black people in America. So this same country that America doesn't want war with is the same country that freed your ancestors. Not to mention your ancestors also served in a military. And all of this is in the Old Testament. You see how everything is repeating itself in history? Is this all making sense to y'all? That's why a while back I kept telling y'all to study Queen Esther. And this ties into the story about how she touched the tip of the scepter. Because in the beginning of Genesis, God said that the scepter should not depart from Judah. Now, let's keep talking. Let's keep getting spiritual, black people. You see, this whole region that America is at, these whole regions that America is at, it's the same regions that Abraham walked. Abraham journey. And what did God promise to Abraham was these lands. You see how the Bible was happening in real fucking time to y'all. And again, excuse the noise in the background. Hold on one sec. You see how this is all happening in real time. So all the places where, their military is at, as you can see, their bases, right? It's the same parts that God promised to Abraham where he talked about the promised land. The Red Sea, thousands of troops arrived in the Red Sea. What was the book of Exodus about? Moses. Because they're preparing for war in Egypt too. They got military operations going on in Egypt. The Red Sea, where Moses led y'all to the promised land. So again, I can go more deeper into this, but like I said, the more and more I see y'all wanting to learn and wanting to gain wisdom and shit like that, then I'm gonna keep rushing to make these videos. But if I see you not really caring, I'm not gonna rush to pump videos out. It's common sense, you know what I'm saying? And this also ties into what I've been trying to tell y'all, how America has been psychologically brainwashing you black people into accepting your oppression, into accepting your captivity. This is why they always giving you these man-made holidays like Black History Month, or telling you how great Black history is and all that, and wanted you to love America and singing the national anthem. All of that plays a part because God said in the scriptures, if you don't call out to him, if you love your oppression, he's not going to lend you a hand. He's not going to lend you a hand. Just to wrap this up, I might post these clips on my page later, but I shared this on my community page. I highly recommend y'all check it out. But I want y'all to watch this video, pretty much like the first 20 minutes. And dude he's telling you what I've been knowing for a while now. Now I'm not saying Iran military is more powerful than America, because it's not. But what I'm saying is they have the power to put up a great fight. Another thing, towards the end of the Old Testament, did y'all notice how a lot of prophecies that took place in the end had to do with Iran, had to do with Persia? That's all I want to say, everybody. I'm out.